It's Colleen. I'm back with a full class today, so I'm glad you can join me. No special equipment required unless you typically work with blocks, blankets for knees. We are going to be lunging a little bit today, so you might need that for a little bit extra comfort for your knees. Otherwise, we're good to go. We're back in the saddle, so let's get started with this. All right, let's take a shoulder roll up, back, and down. Land in your seat. Land in the feeling of ground beneath you. Land in this moment, this present moment awareness. Land deeper in your body. So the mind is what takes us on a ride. It usually takes us back into the past, or it rolls way out into the future, causing all kinds of overthinking, over worrying, anxiety. So how can we work with that? The mind's going to do what the mind does, right? But if we exploit what we know about the body is always in the present moment. Okay, the body is always here and now. Doesn't take us for a ride anywhere else. It can only be now. We don't have a past body. We don't have a future body. We have the body we have right at any given moment with whatever we're experiencing in that moment. So bring yourself back. This is a kind of a great intention to start our practice today with. So I want you to bring yourself back away from wherever your mind is scattering you and sit yourself back into your body. Your body doesn't lie, doesn't take you for a ride. It's just right here, right in the experience of now. Take a breath in and breathe out fully, completely, intentionally. All right, we're going to start right away with some cat-cows. We're going to stay in a seated position for that. We're going to cup the knees and inhale, bend the elbows. Elbows pull back so it lengthens the chest forward. We'll bring that arch into the spine. You can lift your gaze, lift your chin, open your throat a little bit. Keep those shoulders relaxed, though. Try not to let them ride up. Exhale, pull the navel in. I'm going to really scoop out the belly. 2 more times like that. Big breath. Exhale. Ride your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with your cross-legged seat. We're going to go into a side bend. Right palm down. Left arm goes up. We anchor the left hip down. Nice sharp reach. Use your inhale to come up. We're just going to switch sides here. Use your inhale to come up. Big reach up. Work with your hands. So just undo the legs. We wrap the legs to the opposite side. Fix your sit bones. And again, cup the knees. Let's inhale. And exhale. And 2. And last one. And again, we're going to go to the side bends. Now, option here, we're going to work with a little bit different of an arm position. So if you can keep your right forearm down. Again, the most important thing is just keeping that left hip anchored. So if it rises up on the forearm, just repeat it, just using the palm and the straight arm. We're going to wrap the left arm behind the head, lean the head back, open up the hips, let the right side of the waist, the right rib cage, kind of coil underneath you. Exhale, inhale, we're going to just switch sides. Again, maybe working with a deeper position of those arms. Anchor that right hip and really exploit that inhale. So open up those ribs, feed into the intercostal muscles. Lean the head back if you're on your forearms. Exhale, hug you in. And we're just gonna roll right over your crossed ankles, setting up for a hands and knees position. So this hands and knees position, we're just gonna have a nice long spine, support from the front abdominal wall. And we're gonna tuck the toes. We're gonna stay here for an inhale, so lengthen, hug the front ribs in so we're not hanging, right? You're not hanging and there's no slack in the belly and the chest. There's a lift here, so there's integration with the front and the back sides of the body. Okay, we're gonna go right into these little bear walks. We're gonna step the right hand forward, left knee steps forward. Just keeping my toes tucked, and we're just gonna hang the hips off to the right side. Let that right shoulder creep up. You're just getting a nice stretch in that right side waist. And we're gonna come back up. You're just gonna do the opposite side. Left palm, right knee walks. So opposite knee and hand. Work in the synchronization. Hips go off to the left, and then we're gonna reverse back. Left palm, right knee, and hang the hips off to the right side. Good. Using your body weight, right palm, left knee, and we're gonna lean the hips off to the left side. Good. We're gonna set up for just the basic hands and knees position, keeping the toes tucked. We're gonna go isolate into the hips now. Right knee goes up, open the knee out to the right, sweep it in, and right back up again. So really try to isolate the movement, the mobility into the hips. Keep a sense of an equal weight onto both hands. Third and final time, we're gonna stay with the knee open to the side. We're gonna lower onto the left forearm now. Lean, look at your right knee and just lift it, open it up a little higher. And then extend fully through the leg. And continue lifting, trying to create more space between your left inner thigh and your right inner thigh. Go up, and then drop the knee back and down underneath the right hip. We're gonna lower onto the right forearm now. So set up the forearms, even them out. Keep the toes tucked. We're gonna take an inhale. The exhale, hug the belly in, coil the ribs in a little bit, and we're just gonna float the knees. Lower down, take a breath. Use the exhale, shoulders stay forward over your elbow creases, hug up. Good, really contract the abdominal wall. Inhale, take a moment. Exhale, hug up. This time as you come up, keep the knees hovering, bring your chin forward. You can always tap down on your knees if you need to. Extend your right leg back. Maybe hover your left foot. And then walk your right toes back. Switch off, left toes go back, hover right foot, keep that contraction in the abdominals, lower down, hover knees, stay here for an inhale, chin stays forward, and you're gonna walk your right toes back, your left toes back. You can always come down on your knees, gang. Keep walking back, but keep the chin forward. Forearm plank now, give it all you got. Take an inhale, coil those ribs in, hug the belly up, and then exhale, drop the hips down. Ooh, nice belly breath here. So widen the belly, just really feel the belly just open against the feeling of the floor. Widen everything. Exhale, hug the low belly in, engage your legs, just feel your kneecaps lift up a little bit here. And we're gonna just start to wake up the spine a little bit in our Sphinx back bend. So energize the muscles along the spine, these extensor muscles. Lengthen through the crown of the head, make a lot of space in the back of the neck. And then exhale, lower down. You're just gonna slide your palms back, tuck the toes if you untuck them. We're just gonna come up into a version, a modification of upward dog on the knees. So it's a little softer. But try not to hang from your from your low back. So you want a little bit of energy there. You want a little bit of support coming from the lower belly. And take another inhale to just really open up those collarbones. And then shift the hips back. Take a moment in your child's pose, just relax. Inhale, reversing the belly breath into the back, low back, back of the waist, back of the low ribs, the kidney line. Inflate everything with the breath. Good, we're gonna walk forward, back onto hands and knees with those tucked toes. We'll go to the left side now. Left leg lifts, open out, and bring it on back. And for 2, really try to isolate into that left hip specifically. And for 3, we're gonna hang out to the side here with that left knee. Come down onto your right forearm. Look back at your left knee, see if you can lift it a little higher, get a little bit more height. See if you can keep that height as you extend out through the heel, really kick out, lift a little higher. And then exhale, knee comes back down, forearm comes down, line up your forearms. Chin stays forward, take an inhale. Exhale, tuck into the toes and hover the knees. Hug the ribs up, hug the belly up. Good, stay forward with the shoulders. Walk your right foot back on the toes, walk your left foot back on the toes. You can always do this on your knees. Inhale, widen through the collarbones, press evenly through the forearms. Keep the chin forward, walk back a little bit more, turn on that belly, and exhale, lower down. Take a nice deep belly breath here. Exhale. Sphinx pose, activate the legs a little bit, lift and open up the chest wall. Work from the back body here. And then exhale, lower down. Just reposition the hands for that softer up dog on the knees. You can keep a little bend in the elbows if that feels better. Good, send the chest forward and up. Maybe the gaze lifts. And take the exhale, come back. Soften into your child's pose here. Just gonna tie my hair back. Take another reverse belly breath. So breathe the belly into the back of ribs, the back of your lower lungs. Good, just really fill up that space. And then come forward again. Okay, we're going to take an inhale here. As we exhale, we're gonna pick up the hips and just go back to our down dog. Just for 3 breaths. Breathing in, we're gonna lift the heels nice and high without sending the shoulders forward. So see if you get a lot of height in your hips. Use the legs, use your toes, and exhale. Press the heels back and down. Let's go for 1 more breath, keeping the inner palms nice and firm. Work those arm bones in towards your center line. And exhale, back and down through the heels. Good, really pedal out, do whatever feels good. Just 1 more breath here. And then come through a plank, just to tap the knees down. We're gonna go right away to the right leg back. So tuck the right toes, you're gonna turn off to the right side, lean into the left palm, and we're gonna work the right shoulder now. So think about a whole 360-degree rotation in the right shoulder. Right fingertips trace back, up, forward, and down. And then we're gonna go in reverse. Go up and back. This time the right foot is gonna follow the path of the right fingertips. Let yourself step into a low lunge. We're gonna go into a twist on the back knee. And then the right arm is gonna bend. You're gonna take a reverse twist to the left. Good, go back. Reach the arm forward, start that rotation, stepping the right foot back, following through. Come up, Drip the head off the spine and just kind of let your whole right side body get that stretch. And then come up, reverse. Again, tracing that path out for that step forward, stay in control as you transition into the twist. And then bend the elbow. Let's go off to the left side. Good, one more time. Up, reach forward, trace the path. Maybe the leg sweeps right up. Maybe it hovers off the floor. Maybe the right arm reaches in opposition to the right leg. But really reach out, get more and more length. Good, and then take that right hand, land it all the way down, land the knees down. We're gonna go right to the left side, press through that left heel, turn the left toes to face away from you. We're gonna start with that rotation now through the left shoulder, a full 360 degrees. Coming forward, drip the head off. And then sweep it back, go backwards. Okay, and now you're going to, again, follow through with the step forward of the left foot, following the left fingers, staying on the right knee for the twist to the left. Bend the elbow, turn the twist to the right. You can keep the twist high. Maybe you can tap the floor. Good, go forward with the arm, and again, you're just gonna reach and follow through with the step back. Good, pour the head down, lift the side ribs up, and then reverse it. Go back, inhale, exhale, twist right. Inhale, follow through, maybe this time hover the left leg completely off the floor so you're supporting just with the right arm and the left leg now. Maybe reach the left arm in opposition to the left leg and just really stretch your whole left side out. Get longer and then reach for the floor. Good, knees down, elbows down. Forearms down, set it up, widen your palms. Good, you're gonna look forward, so point your chin forward, slightly up. Keep the gaze soft and forward, tuck into all 10 of your toes. Hover your elbows. See if you can hover your knees, see if you can stay with that. Hug your arm bones in, and then continue maybe all the way up into your down dog, pressing through the extension of the arms, extension of the legs. Take the heels back, and then keep the shoulders back and in line, and inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come forward, softly down with the knees, coming into that soft down dog, up dog. Open the chest, shoulder blades walk down the back. And then exhale, go back into your down dog. Take a moment, in and out. And take another breath. See if you can quiet everything down on this next breath in. Next breath out, staying in that present moment awareness. Stay in your body, feel what you feel. We're gonna take a step forward with the right foot now. Land on the back knee, we go right into the twist, inhale. Take the twist off to the left as you exhale. Inhale, lift your left knee now and extend through that back heel. And then we're gonna slowly press into that back foot, coming into our warrior two, facing the left side. Setting it up. Good, get lower, get wider. Let's stand up. So straighten the front leg, kind of hug the energy in as you go up. Fingertips tap and exhale. Press out, spread the energy out through the arms, out through the legs. Let's go up, inhale. Exhale and down. One more breath like that. pull the energy in, press it out. Stay down, soften those shoulders. Relax the gaze. Inhaling, exhaling, extended side angle. Sweeping the arm over the ear, finding that whole diagonal line. Line it up with your breath. Good. Innervate the tissue with your breath. Exhale. Saying hug that right glute. Good. And then sweeping the hands all the way down. Land on your left knee again. And we're just going to hinge the hips back, taking that jackknife, that half split. Chest stays forward, soften those shoulders. Take a bow in. And slowly lower the foot, stay on the back knee. And turn into the twist. The right arm pulls back, left fingertips pull forward. Keep the spine nice and tall. Take an inhale here. Exhale, we're just gonna hover the back knee. Squeeze up, use those glutes, use the hips, use the legs. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, squeeze. Tap down, stay down for a reach back towards the back leg. It could be the heel, it could be your low back, it could be a block. Good, take your time, stay steady. Press into the right foot. Lift, reach, really nice. Reach through the left fingers. Open the chest, lift it, pour it up towards the ceiling as you lean back. And then exhale, takes us right in. Left hand comes down, right fingertips come down. We're gonna launch off the back leg, setting up for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So use the press of both of your hands to get the work in the right leg, right outer hip, glues in towards the left. Good, get that steady anchor as you need under your right hand if you need a block or support or wall even. Turn out, really stack that left hip over the right. Good, heavy the press of your right inner foot. Good, and then spread the energy evenly through your body. Everything lights up equally. Both hands come down, step the feet together. Lift the heels, knees tuck to the chest, and open the knees nice and wide. We'll come into Malasana, lowering the heels back and down, curving the spine down, dropping the head forward and down, and let your heels just melt towards the floor. They might not come all the way. What you want to do is balance your weight here, so really walk out with the fingers. Hug your belly in, coil your rib cage over your navel, and really get as much out of this stretch into your back, into that whole posterior chain. Maybe the forearms can come down for the next breath. See if you can relax that little hum of an exhale. Good, come forward. And then we're just gonna simply either take a Padahastasana, or you can just work softly, hugging the outer arms or elbows, keeping the knees tucked up into the ribs. I'm just gonna walk my palms underneath my feet and just kind of squeeze my toes into my wrists, sending the weight a little bit more forward to get a little more out of this. I like to bend the elbows towards the shins. Really squeeze with the toes. Getting a little tractioning through those wrists feels good. And then you can just poke the fingers in, tent your fingers, and just kind of push against the floor, just kind of neutralizing the wrists a little bit. And then we're just gonna step back into a plank pose. It could be any plank, and again, your knees could be down. Hollow that belly, tuck the ribs in. Go forward with the shoulders on your tippy toes. Start to gather the energy right into your core as you lower down. Knees can drop down first. You can go into that soft down dog or up dog again. Confusing the down with the up today. Or you can start to straighten the legs. You can keep the toes tucked for this variation. A little bit more strength. Remember to use more support coming from the lower belly. And then open up your collarbones. Exhale, hug the belly in to go up and back into your dog pose. Stay here. Look forward, inner palms nice and firm as you pull back through the heels. Hug with your outer upper arms. Inhale and exhale. Gonna step the left foot forward now. Lower down on the back knee. Going right into the twist, inhale. Exhale, twisting to the right. Open it all up, go back to the twist, lifting the back knee, and then anchoring the outer back foot. We're gonna slowly make our way into that warrior two. Facing the right. Track that knee forward over the front foot and go down. Softness in the gaze. Even reach through the arms. Let's go up, breathe in. Exhale, push away. Pull in, breathe in. Exhale, spread everything out. One more like that. In. Out and away. Sit yourself a little lower, get a little wider. Breathing in here, and then exhale, we're gonna find that extended side angle. Light up the whole right side of that diagonal. Big, beautiful breaths. Both hands come down, right knee taps down. We hinge the hips back, we take that half split. Bowing into that left leg. Plant the left foot, stay on the right knee. We're gonna open to the left, sweeping the left arm all the way back. Widen those arms apart. Really broad wingspan here. Inhale, exhale, we're gonna squeeze and hover up. Tap down for two. And squeeze in. Tap down for three. Squeeze and lift. And lower down. We're gonna stay to the left to go back, reach back. Right arm lifts, pressing into that left foot so you can lift the back of your rib cage a little higher up. Spill the chest back. We're gonna sweep the arms, rotate the left arm forward. Right hand comes down, spill into the left foot, especially the inner left foot as you start to work yourself into that positioning for half moon pose. Whenever you're ready, you can lift the right arm. Don't be in a hurry. And then just evenly extend out through the limbs. Good. Fire the energy. Reach the arm forward, step the inner feet together, lift the heels, and go down. Malasana here. Just spill the crown of your head forward, tailbone spills down and back, creating this beautiful curve in your spine, bringing the forearms down if you may, if you like. Good, keeping yourself balanced front to back. Take another breath, go a little deeper as you breathe out. We're going to stand up nice and slow. First, take a forward fold as you breathe out. Reach up, inhale. Ooh, we haven't been here. Drop the tailbone, engage those quads, lift the arms, and then exhale, we're going to go right back down. Press into the hands, step the left foot back, right foot back. Find your plank pose. Stay here. Lower the seat down, but lift the quads, lift the belly, tuck the ribs in, go forward through your shoulders, smile, lower yourself down. Knees can always tap down first. You can come into that soft up dog. or a little bit more energy. Remember to hold that back bend with that firmness in your low belly. So really use that contraction. And then widen your collarbones for another breath in. Push into your inner palms and then exhale, kick the breath right into your navel as you let that energy lift your hips and go back into your down dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take one lift off the heels. Breathe in. Don't let the shoulders come forward. Exhale and go down. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Don't let those shoulders come forward, and exhale. Now they come forward, stepping the right foot forward. Going right into the twist towards the left, or towards the right. Oh boy, I'm gonna start mixing that up now too. Inhale. And exhale, really tug that right hip back. Good. Wrap those left ribs underneath you towards the right. Really get that nice, good wringing out of your spine. Beautiful, everyone. Take the opposite twist towards the left. The back knee can stay lifted if you like. Plant the back foot. We're going to go right into that warrior two. Just lowering down. Soft reach through the arms. There's softness to the shoulders and the gaze. I'm going to go right into that extended side. This time I'm going to add that little bit of that arm positioning that we worked in the beginning. Tucking the left arm behind the head. Clasping the fingers together and leaning the head back. Take an inhale. Open up those legs. Exhale. Hug the belly in. Hug the ribs in. Inhale for two. Exhale, hug in. Squeeze that right glute. Inhale for three. And exhale. Good. Reach with the arms. We're going to set up for that jackknife pose. Left knee comes down. Pull the hips back. Take a bow. We're going to stay in this pose. Just going to lower the left palm down. Keep the left arm straight. We're going to go into a twist. That right leg straight. Right hip remains pulling, tugging back and down. Stay here, bend the right elbow. We take that opposite twist to the left. Go left. Get into that thoracic spine. Good. Inhale, press into the right foot. Opening out. Nice wide wingspan. Inhale, exhale. Just one squeeze up. Go up, squeeze. Use those glutes, use the hips. Go down, lean back. We're going to sweep in opposition now. You can stay here and just work into lengthening the inner thighs away. Also, what we can do is start to bend the back knee. That's where that blanket comes in handy, gang. And take a hold of that left foot to go down. Opening up into the front of that left psoas, left quad. Maybe take a little wrap. Left elbow crease to the foot, and then again that right arm behind the head, taking the clasp and just breathing into it, breathing into the shape, opening everything up with your breath. Use the inhale, excavate your rib cage, back sides in front. Go down. We're going to slowly come out, everyone. Good. Step the back foot up, inner feet together. Lift the heels, plant your palms. You can step, walk your feet back. So we'll try a crow here. Lowering onto the palms, spread them out. Hug the elbows back. Pull the chest forward. Hug the belly in. Hug the ribs in. Lift up. Bring the weight into your fingertips. So really tug the mat with your fingertips. Let them get white. Chin points forward so we don't look back. The chin keeps the gaze forward. That's where you want to be. And just let the weight of your legs drop onto the back of your upper arms. So maybe the feet don't lift. Maybe they do. Squeeze up with the heels. Smile. Hug the ribs in, coil in. And then exhale, go back. You can walk back. Inhale, find your back bend. Big, beautiful breath in that chest. Exhale, hug the belly in and back. Downward dog, set it up. Breathe in. Exhale for 1. Recover your breath. Breathe in. Exhale for 2. One last time like that. Left leg goes up and back. Get a little bit more height. Press the right foot down. Keep the shoulders steady. And step the left foot forward. Right away, press into the right hands, going to the twist, inhale. Exhaling, keeping the back knee up if you like to go to the twist towards the right side. Go up, we're gonna transition off into that warrior 2, sweeping the arms, getting everything low and wide. Soften the shoulders down. Nice, beautiful reach. Good, and then we're gonna go right into extended side angle. And again, I'm gonna do that different position with the arms. You're welcome to stay here or work a little bit deeper with the block. Maybe if you have one, right arm reaches behind the head, bending the elbows. Together we clasp the hands. Get a nice little feeling of support behind the skull, wrapping the left rib cage underneath you. Really firming into that outer right foot, go down. One more nice deep breath in. Hollow the belly, hug the ribs in as you breathe out, squeeze the breath out. And then open everything up. Right knee comes down. We jackknife the hips back. And bow. Right palm presses, we go into a twist towards the left. Keep that left hip tugging back and down. Inhale. Opposite twist to the right side as you breathe out. And plant yourself into that left foot now, coming up, spinning the arms out to the left. Left arm reaches back, right arm forward. Inhale, exhale, squeeze up, really use that squeeze, everybody. And then lower down, reach back. Use a firm press of those left foot to go back. Spin the arms to the opposite side. Stay here and just work the stretch and into the inner groin. Or you can work into more of the frontal hip stretch here by bending into that right knee, hugging the heel in, keeping the chest lifted, collarbones stay broad. You can tuck that foot against the crook of the elbow. You can bring that arm position, wrap the left arm behind the head. Big, beautiful breath. One more big inhale. Exhale, we take the hands down. We step the back foot up. Heels lifted, you might want to walk back on your mat. Wide the knees apart. So no matter if you go up, you're still conditioning the whole shoulder girdle, making yourself stronger. Just set it up and just breathe, okay? Just breathe. Start to tip your weight forward. Come up high on your toes, send the chin forward. Remember, the chin doesn't drop down. You don't look back at your toes. That's gonna end up in not a pretty place. Typically, the face is just gonna plant itself on the ground. So chin pulls you forward off your toes, off your tippy toes. Keep the press of the arms against the weight of the legs. Hug the ribs in. Lift the hips up. Lift the feet up. Smile. Shoot the legs back. Lower down. Take an inhale. Find your back bend of choice. Oh, and stay for another breath. And move in your back bend. Learn to live in it. Love it. And exhale. Just drop the knees down. Sweep the arms back. And just release. Let the shoulders really soften here. Shoulder blades just slide off your back. Recover your breath. Walking your arms out. Again, you're going to set up on your forearms. You can bring your hands to clasp. And you can tuck your head. And just really press down into your forearms. Press into your outer wrists. Right, we're going to use that for support to slowly lift the knees up and walk your feet in. So try to really pike the hips up. At the same time, you're continuing that press down in the forearms. So you really lighten the head. Even like just the front of your hairline is just touching down. And then maybe tuck your knees in against your ribs. Squeeze your heels toward your buttocks. And just stay here in this little kind of ball. Let the weight go a little bit more. Maybe you extend and lift up with the legs. You don't have to. The shoulder blades walk up the back a little bit. Firm the legs, stiffen everything above you. Maybe open the legs out. Hinge at the hips. And slowly come down. Oh, you can always just stay with the hips up. You don't ever have to lift up. Again, it's all about conditioning, getting the foundation for the pose, reversing the flow of blood. Very stimulating. Let's take a breath in to clear it all. Exhale. If you're not sitting up now, sit up. Let the blood flow, return back to the heart. One more big breath in. And out. Come forward, cross the ankles now. So this is a cool way, I'll just show you with a blanket. You can actually do without a blanket too. You have a long piece of blanket kind of underneath you as you go down onto your back. I'm gonna bring it right against your pelvis and then lower down. And you want to kind of sit the back of your hips down on that blanket. So what you're going to do is just kind of pull at the edges, the front edges of the blanket. As you do that, as you get a grip of that fold of the blanket, hug your shoulder blades up to your ears. So really hug there. And what you want to do is press your elbows down into the floor, keep the shoulders hugging them up towards your ears, and then hug the knees in, just like we did in that lift up into our Shirshasana. And then grip your blanket and then pull the blanket away from you, kind of scrape the hands forward, and that's going to help you to kick the hips up. And you can maybe come into a plow pose a little bit easier by using that hold of the blanket and that grip, and also the shoulders that kind of tense up and then they release back and down as you push the blanket against the mat, kind of sliding things away from you again. So that gives you a little bit more of a lift off. I know a lot of people typically have some problem getting up sometimes, so if you're not into reverse curls, that's another way to condition yourself to lift off. So you can kind of let your hips, the back of your pelvis, sit down into your cupped hands, right? So you're kind of creating a little bench for yourself from your elbows, your forearms, your upper arm bones into the floor. And you can just watch your belly rise and fall.
You can take this into a more active shoulder stand as well. So play with your Sarvangasana as you wish. And just softly watch the rise and fall. Maybe let the legs go over the head, getting that nice stretch in the back. Really fill up the kidneys with your inhale. You want to roll down with a lot of control here. Make that nice tight compression top. And lower yourself all the way down. Nice, everybody. You can just poke right up into an Urdhva Dhanurasana, into a bridge pose. So whatever your liftoff is, make it better by walking your shoulder blades underneath you and closer together. So get a nice feeling of nestling the shoulders into the upper back. Lifting the hips not only up but forward, and then the chest spills in the opposite direction towards your chin. Plant your palms if you want to go right into a full Urdhva Dhanurasana, opening up through the arms and the shoulders a little bit more here. But the same rules apply. Chest goes forward, it rolls forward towards your gaze. The hips roll towards your knees. Open everything up in between. Open your armpits, look down. Big breath. Get a little longer. Get a little more circulation through the spine, spinal cord. Lowering yourself down, nice and slow. Take a moment just to breathe into the belly. And let the knees drop in. Exhale, squeeze the navel in so you contact the whole lower back with the floor, keeping the shoulders quiet, chest open. Widen the arms out. Let's extend the left leg, right knee tucks in. You could straighten the right leg or keep it tucked. We're gonna go into a twist towards the left with that right leg. And now take some time to really spill open with the chest towards the right. Maybe you wanna press into the back of your skull, lift your chest up, walk your left shoulder blade out to the left a little bit. So the whole upper back has contact with the floor. No shoulders are kind of hovering into the air. Everything is grounded. From here, I'm gonna do something a little unconventional. We're gonna take ourselves and plant our right palm down, and we're gonna roll onto our belly. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn more to face the camera now. So you'll be more like this. We'll be back on the forearms. Right leg is fully extended if it was already, but if it was bent, you can keep it bent. All right, work the two frontal hip bones down. And if your right leg is straight, look at how my outer right foot is anchored. Toes face the camera. And then I'll just press into the left knee, just kick up the hips a little bit and slide the right leg out away from me and lower down again. Do that a couple more times. Poke the knee down, lift and lengthen, lower. One more time. Lengthen it away. This feels so good. Lower down, take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're gonna roll out of it the same way. So retrace your steps to come out. Maybe reach for those right toes with your left fingertips as you roll back onto your two shoulders. Ground them both. Good, take one more breath here. And exhale, as we come out of it, you're just gonna bend the right leg if it wasn't already. You're gonna bend the left knee. You're gonna situate yourself back on both of your hips. I'm just gonna turn so you can see. So we're gonna close in everything now. We've been working a lot of opening in the inner thighs and our groins. So now we're just to kind of clamp everything back in, just realign everything. We're gonna cross the knees tightly. You can take a double cross if you like at the ankles for those eagle legs and just squeeze in, squeeze in. And then hold with your hands and hug your navel down as you draw your shoulders off the floor and just really tighten up this tuck. Squeeze in, tighten up and concentrate that energy. Squeeze in for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, everyone. Lower down, unravel. Right leg lengthens away, the left knee stays bent, or it lengthens up. We're gonna go into the twist towards the right now. Press into the back of your head, puff up your chest, lift it off the floor, and crawl out your right shoulder so everything contacts the floor of your upper back. Turn your gaze off to the left if that feels good. One more inhale, exhale, turn the chest to the left. And then we're gonna walk ourselves onto the belly now. Press into the left hand to kind of scoot yourself back. Again, I'm just gonna turn out to face you. On your forearms again. If your leg is straight, again, you wanna work into anchoring the outer left foot so the toes face towards the front of your mat. Press into your right knee, give your hips a little kick up, and then slide your left foot away, lower down. 2 more times like that. Slide away, lower down. Stay in your body, feel the stretch where you feel it. Feel your breath. Create even more sensation. Sensation is right here and right now. Lift your left shoulder and elbow. Reach for your left toes with your right fingertips or your knee. Roll back the way you came. Turn your chest, walk your right shoulder away. Good, ground yourself. One more big breath in. Exhale, turn your chest, turn your ribs towards the left. As you slide out of this, bending the left knee and then the right knee. So we're gonna cross those thighs again, really make a nice tight tuck. Maybe a second tuck of the ankles. So you cross there, coming into full eagle. And then just squeeze the legs together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze those inner thighs, just squeeze everything together. Squeeze the outer hips in and then start to lift your shoulders off the floor. Tuck your chin in. Hug the belly down into the mat. Squeeze everything. Concentrate this ball of energy that you've created. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, and release, everyone. Shake it out. Shake the legs, shake the arms, upside down bug. And release to the floor. Walk the legs out. You can set up yourself with any props that you like. Just digging, just letting everything land on the floor, widening the legs a little bit further apart in Shavasana. Arms can mirror the legs. Palms face up. Press into your elbows, press into the back of your head. Pick your chest off the floor and then tuck, a gentle tuck of the shoulders in as you lower back down. Press into the back of your skull and your heels to lift your hips up and walk them away from you, slide them away from you, and lower the hips back down, seat back down, and let everything be a little loose now. Just let everything release and drop away. Everything drops away except the breath. Reminding yourself as you breathe here, your breath can only be part of the present experience. You can't breathe in the past. You can't breathe out into the future. You can only breathe right now. So as I leave you, let yourself linger onto that feeling of breath, that passage of air, oxygenating all of the tissues, all of the organs in your body right now. It is all part of your present moment experience. And I hope the feeling of balance and a feeling of replenishment, a feeling of restoration is also yours to feel in this present moment. I thank you again for joining me. I hope it won't be too long until I return with another class. In the meantime, take good care. Namaste.